Fry Guy, trained by Dale Romans.
Ridden by Kent Desormeaux, one of the big long shots in this race, coming off a second-place finish in the Kentucky Cup Turf.
There is Red Rocks, Frankie Dettori back on board.
Last year he was 10-1 when he won this race. Now he is currently 5-1. But the word is from over there that he's had sort of an interrupted campaign. May not be quite as sharp this year. We'll see.
3 is the 8-year-old Better Talk Now, the 04 turf winner, trained by Graham Motion.
No races since July, but Graham Motion actually says it's rev the old guy up. He's had some physical problems, but Motion says it may be a blessing in disguise.
Shamdanan, Doug O'Neill trains, Julian Leparoux rides, Breeders' Cup Challenge winner.
The only 3-year-old in this field, Shamdanan, in that Breeders' Cup Challenge race.
Instruction goal ready. He'll sent on the 1.5-mile journey. Dylan Thomas just a tad slow to get going, but that's not going to bother him at all. Shamdanan is the first one into stride along the inside, Fry Guy. But as expected on this turf course, they're not in any hurry at all out here on the lead. English Channel is going to settle down in third, and Red Rocks just loping along down at the rail. Dylan Thomas is up alongside of him. Transduction Gold is on the far side. Then we come back to Better Talk Now, who's second last, 9 lengths off these leaders, and it's Grand Couturier, the early trailer. Coming to the top of the lane now, and Kent Desormeaux and Fry Guy just cantering them along on the lead. They could not be going any slower out here, but obviously sensible for this distance. Shamdanan is right there in second. Then English Channel tucked in beautifully at the rail in the third position. Down the center of the track, here's Transduction Gold. Red Rocks and Dylan Thomas right up alongside of one another now. Red Rocks and Frankie Dettori at the rail. Johnny Murtaugh has Dylan Thomas right up alongside of him. They're only 4 lengths off the leaders. Then we come back to Better Talk Now, who's second last, and Grand Couturier is 12 lengths off the leaders. Past the stands with 1 lap to go now. Fry Guy on the inside and Shamdanan up alongside. Those two still the pacemakers out here. English Channel tucked in at the rail right there in the third spot. Then it's Transduction Gold. Red Rocks continues to scrape the paint back in fifth. He's giving them 4.5 length start. And here's Dylan Thomas. Still Red Rocks, Dylan Thomas side by side as they swing on to the back stretch. Better Talk Now. He's a good 10 lengths off the leaders. And then there's another 5 back to Grand Couturier. So no change as they go to the half-mile, but you can see that Fry Guy is quickening them now, and Fry Guy kicks on with it. However, here is English Channel traveling very nicely in second, and he's going to look for that lead now. Shamdanan on the far side. Red Rocks is sent after them. Dylan Thomas now down at the rail. They switch positions here, and the whips out on Dylan Thomas. Whips out early on Dylan Thomas. Red Rocks alongside of that. They come into the top of the lane now, and it's English Channel, the horse to beat now. English Channel takes the lead, and he looks strong as they turn for home. Shamdanan second. Fry Guy can find no more. Dylan Thomas making real hard work of it. Can he come out now? Red Rocks down the center. Grand Couturier tries to get involved late. Better Talk Now down the center. But it's English Channel absolutely dominating them out here. And it's going to be English Channel and John Velasquez, runaway winners in the Breeders' Cup Turf. English Channel's romping in from Shamdanan. Red Rocks third. A disappointing Dylan Thomas is in a photo with Better Talk Now for 4.
They did it. English Channel beat them. Fletcher, Velasquez have done it in the John Deere Breeders' Cup Turf.
Well, he's 2 for 2 here at Monmouth Park. He loves this racetrack. Todd Fletcher was a little apprehensive whether he would like the ground this soft or not, but he absolutely relished it. Johnny Velasquez